The 𝗕RHEEDOM50 charity bikers finally arrive at the 𝗕RH𝗴𝗃𝗃 Park in London, all the way from Oldham to our London city, crossing 7 cities. We are gathered here with a warm welcome and a reception by the councillors and businessmen and everyone. As you can see, it is an amazing reception, and it's a 5-day, and through Stoke, Coventry, Northampton, Luton, they're finally here.
We're trying to help the orphans in Bangladesh and build a school as well, so these are the things we're trying to do.
Because ultimately we're trying to support young, destitute children in Bangladesh who haven't had the same opportunities as us living in the UK. So that pushed us the extra mile, especially for some of the steeper hills. So alhamdulillah, that was in the back of our minds.
We have a very special biker here. He actually came all the way from Oldham, where it started, to London. Please tell us your experience.
So this is 𝗕RHEEDOM50. It's a very special bike ride. It's got a number of objectives. The first one being to celebrate the 50th independence of Bangladesh, which is this year, and also to raise awareness of climate change, which is going to impact many people in Bangladesh, and also to raise money for supporting street children in Dhaka.
Brilliant.
And building a primary school in Jamalpur, which is a part of North Bengal.
Yes.
And one of our founders of 𝗕RHEEDOM50, his family runs this charity.
Was there any moment you thought you may just give up?
No, because the people are very passionate, they're very determined. It's been in the planning for 18 months, and of course the dedication of all the people involved in organizing, in participating, in making this happen wasn't going to allow anyone to back off.
I live in Luton, Bedfordshire, and so I joined Shell through my Wellness with Motin page. So I started the journey in Oldham, and to answer your question, it was the last hour and a half of the first day. It was going so well, and then it started raining, really heavy rain.
I noticed the torrential rain, which I followed the experience, and I thought, oh wow.
So moments then I thought, my God, what am I doing? But alhamdulillah, by Allah's will, you remember the moments why you're doing it. And those poor children are suffering like I did, those momentary moments. They're suffering every single day, every hour.
And the thought of that kept you going.
Yeah, so if they don't give up, why should I give up?
Brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? So we're doing it for a cause, we're doing it to raise money for those children to rebuild a school. Please go on the 𝗕RHEEDOM50 Just Giving page.
Brilliant.
It's another Facebook page, and please donate as much as
we
you can.
have here one of the very passionate human appeal humanitarian. Her name is Amila, and I would like to hear how the cyclists have been in support with human appeal, and we'll hear a little bit about that from her. So Amila, tell us, how has this been, and how do you feel that with the targets that you have, are you anywhere near it?
We are near the target, alhamdulillah. We're near the £30,000. So that's what we wanted to do in this ride week. But putting all of that aside, it's been super emotional. Starting off with riders from Oldham, talking to them, planning for months and months. So 𝗕RHEEDOM50, the campaign that they've started, chose Human Appeal as their charity partner.
Wow,
We've worked on various events that the team behind Human Appeal have done various other projects like the 𝗕RHEEDOM in Birmingham.
Yes.
And so when they put 𝗕RHEEDOM50 together, they chose Human Appeal as their ongoing charity partner. So
it goes very well, doesn't it? The struggle for
absolutely.
freedom, the struggle for doing some humanitarian work.
Absolutely, absolutely. So these guys have been amazing. Talking to them like well before the ride, getting their fundraising pages set up, finding out more about them, getting them registered. There's a lot of red tape things that need to go on in the background. And then finally meeting them and their passion.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Their passion, their dedication, their commitment to the cause is just.
We have here a British Bangladeshi entrepreneur joined us here, and would like to hear how you're feeling about this whole event.
Well, first of all, I'm just totally amazed. I'm ecstatic because these brothers and sisters, these friends of mine, a conversation led to this amazing opportunity, and they've done all the hard work. Yeah, I've done some work behind the scene, but they've done the legwork. They've worked really hard.
Steep hills.
Yeah, exactly. Those 250 miles that they've cycled to get here. I'm so proud of them.
Amazing.
And it's about raising awareness of global warming. It's about raising awareness of climate change. It's about doing things for Bangladesh and connecting them to Bangladesh. And for next generations to come, they'll talk about this amazing journey to their children, maybe their grandchildren.
Definitely.
So that's, for the next 50 years, we've done something good.
We have one and only British Bangladeshi female rider, and we'd like to hear how it was for her being amongst all those men. Salima, good to see you. Lovely to see you as well. Tell us about your experience. How was it for you, and why did you do this?
Well, when I was asked, I was asked to join as a rider, and I said, are there any other women? And they said, no, but we really need women, and you ride. I said, I don't really ride road bikes, but I thought, okay, I've got 6 weeks to get ready. I went out and bought a bike, and when they said it was to raise money for children, there was an element about the environment, encouraging people to cycle. You know, so for me, it was about the 3 I's. It was about my identity as Bangladeshi, coming back full circle into the community. I've been away for a while. It was about inspiring young people, inspiring women to come out and use, to cycle more, right?
Brilliant. So maybe in future we can encourage more women to get involved with something like this.
Well, women are going to come out now. I mean, they've seen the one and only, right?
Brilliant. Thank you very much, and well done.
Thank you.
You know what? You are an inspiration.
Thank you. I hope so.
Hello everyone,
Thank
my
you.
name is 𝗕RHI𝗴𝗹𝗱𝗲. I joined the team for the last leg from Luton to London. It is one of the best things I've ever taken part in. It's been very emotional. The other guys have actually ridden from Oldham to London. They done a great job. We raised a lot of money for the charity that we're taking part in. It's been a very wonderful trip. We made a lot of friends. We bonded, and it's just something I would recommend to anyone.
Anyone?
So it's a challenge, and you can do it. A lot of the guys here are quite senior. There was a lot of steep hills to go through. Muswell Hill was a killer.
Definitely,
But
yes.
we did it, we persevered, and it was all for a good cause. And the camaraderie between all the brothers and the sisters there as well was brilliant.
It was excellent journey with all my new friends. I made new friends every day, and also I'm very proud to part of 𝗕RHI𝗴𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗃 independence bike ride from Oldham to London. And also thank you very much all the organizer. They done the hard works since last 14 months, and today it comes to an end.
Making it to London. Share with us which city did you actually make it from?
So we started off in Oldham, 250 miles away, and then we made it through to Stoke, and then Birmingham, and then we went to Coventry, where there was a beautiful reception for us, a Bangla festival, and then we made it to Northampton, where the university hosted us. From Northampton, we went down to Luton and then St Albans, and then we came to London
You have done all the 7 cities with pride, haven't you?
Absolutely.
And, like everyone else, would you do it again? That's the question.
I do it twice over, absolutely twice over. People have been donating. It's a great cause, and we've raised a lot of awareness. And the main thing is we celebrated 50 years of Bangladesh's independence as a British Bengali community.
We have here with us the London Tea Exchange CEO, Mr. Sheikh Aliur Rahman. Please kindly tell us how you are, coming here today and sharing this epic journey that the Freedom 50 bikers have done from Oldham to London.
Yeah, so thank you for having me. As you know, climate change is a big issue, and I work in the tea industry. It's a huge issue for us. In fact, I'm doing some work with 𝗕𝗵𝗴𝗶𝗲𝗀 later this year in Edinburgh, where I'll be highlighting the issues of climate change, particularly in Bangladesh and other countries who are low-lying. So what they're doing, raising funds, but also awareness, which is really important. And just like London Tea Exchange, there's quite a lot of companies out there trying to make sure that we, the public, are aware of this issue and small changes that they can make in order to get the bigger change.
I think absolutely amazing. Hats off to every single person that took part. I think this could be bigger and better every year now.
We have a chairperson here for Freedom 50, and we would like to hear how he feels about this whole event that took place. Please share with us, if you may.
I think it's been a really emotional journey for us. We didn't think 14 months ago when COVID kicked in to celebrate Bangladesh independence the way we wanted to. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. We would have, in each of our cities, we would have loved bigger events to collectively connect our communities. But an idea came out to connect the Bangladeshi communities where they first settled, in the cities that they first settled. So from Oldham to Stoke, Birmingham, Coventry, Luton, Northampton, London, and forge relationships where we can do different things together. Also raise the awareness of the climate emergency. And Bangladesh is really tough. There are a lot of people who live in low level and sea level rises, losing their livelihoods, losing their homes, and we needed to make people aware of where we came from, the history of Bangladesh and what our parents and our forefathers fought for.
I have with me joined here Mr. 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗲𝗀 is the Speaker for Tower Hamlets, and we would like to know how he feels about this event.
Yeah, we as Speaker of Tower Hamlets, I welcome them. This is the great initiative, and they have done a good job, especially the global warming, climate change, celebrating 50 years independence of Bangladesh, and raising fund for the education children in Bangladesh. So this is a good initiative. So welcome again, and this is a very positive, and we have everyone.
I think this is a great experience because it's something special. It's just because it's 50th of celebration for the Bangladeshi community, and there was so much given by the UK people during the war, and it's nice to represent
Kindly share
Bangladesh.
with Bod Talk, if you may. How was it for you?
First of all, thank you for interviewing me. My name is Arif. I've actually traveled from Oldham all the way to London.
Wow.
And the question you asked, how was it? It was an amazing experience. I've met so many people, made so many friends. It's been a challenge. We've had 5 days of grueling cycling, but the morale, the camaraderie has literally helped us push each other along to arrive here, from one Shahid Minar in Oldham to another one in London. Awesome
Brilliant.
experience.
What gave you the drive to do this?
The drive. So there's actually two reasons for this. One of the main reasons is it's been 50 years of Bangladesh independence, and being born in the UK, I've had a lot of love for Bangladesh. I've always visited Bangladesh, and it's such an amazing country, and I feel like the young generation are not remembering Bangladesh as much as they should be. So it's something that I wanted to put to the forefront and allow people to remember it. But secondly, we want to raise money for children in Bangladesh, to raise money for a school in Bangladesh so that children can have access to a good education.
Which has been a team effort, and I must say, well done. It's amazing, and keep it up.
I think it's a great initiative that we all should support by 𝗕𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗲𝗀 and inspiration. It raises awareness. Bangladesh is 50 years old. It's not a young country anymore, and it also raises. I heard that about the climate change, which will affect most Bangladesh, and we all know that the COP conference in November coming in Glasgow, which just before that in summer, this type of event will raise awareness among the mainstream community about Bangladesh, and people are doing things for raising awareness. So it's a great initiative, and I congratulate 𝗕𝗵𝗴𝗶𝗲𝗀 for this event.
I think firstly it's an amazing initiative, and it's for charity, and also all the participants from OLDHAM. I was just speaking to a brother earlier. He's just sitting over there, Joel. You know what? Congratulations, a massive well done. Being on the road for 5 days. And I know there were some groups, family and friends that we know participated as well, but they joined at different parts of the race. But massive well done to everyone, you know, each and every participant. It's them, isn't
amazing,
it?
isn't
If
it?
it wasn't because
Yeah.
of them, this wouldn't have happened.
Exactly.
And also the other initiative behind it is celebrating the 50 years.
Definitely.
And you know, the other, I think the main focus element is the charity side of it,
right.
and raising awareness on issues you know, in Bangladesh as well, with
for the underprivileged,
yes, as well as the climate change as mentioned before.
Thank you.
Well, I was very excited that they came to us, our town, our borough. You know, it's all the way from borough. You know, as a duo from Oldham, people coming from Birmingham, Luton, suburban. You know, it's amazing to see a link happening. Every village, towns in London, we're coming together for this event, and you know, remembering our 50 years of Bangladesh.
Yes.
That's more important.
Okay, I have another cyclist here who has done the epic journey, and sitting on this beautiful rock, he will tell us how he feels.
It really existed at the moment, but alhamdulillah, it's a good achievement. I enjoyed the whole ride. We've done, I think, nearly 370 kilometers in 5 days. Met lots of different people from different backgrounds, and they all were really helpful. And it just shows the community's power. How, you know, it doesn't matter where you live. The unity of the whole community is, alhamdulillah, very good.
So there we have it. We have had the Freedom 50 Bikers charity ride all the way from Oldham to London. 50 years of Bangladesh's independence. The Human Appeal are in support, and the charity was to aid the less fortunate children of Bangladesh and to build a school for them and to help the street children. This is Sabia Khatun for VOD Talk in London.